Night Nation, I'm Kat.
And I'm Jory.
Happy spring, KJH.
And welcome to the 12th episode of Night News.
Now let's head over to Caitlin
for a special interview with Mrs. Heelsman.
And now we're joined with Mrs. Heelsman. Do you have any special message you would like to share with KJH?
Oh, lots of special messages, because KJH is so special. But we're happy that spring is coming, right? Mm-hmm. It's getting warm outside. Woohoo! Teachers are going to be taking their classes outside for some kickballs, for some fun things. Just a couple little reminders. Dress code, right? We want to make sure no lines from the top down, no lines. That's just the motto. We see no lines, no midriff. Keep it covered. All will be good. And I hope to join you guys outside for some kickball or for some other fun games. No ducking booth, though.
Kings Junior High has recently been named an Ohio School to Watch. Can you tell KJH a little bit about this honor?
Yeah, so Ohio Schools to Watch, Kings Junior High was designated 7 years ago as an Ohio Schools to Watch, which is by the National Forum to Accelerate Middle Grade School. So it's really focused on middle schools and making sure that we're meeting you guys where you are and supporting our middle school students. Redesignation happens, so they give you some points to reflect on. And every 2 to 3 years, you redesignate. We redesignated 3 years ago, and again this year. So our focus this year was on some of our RTI, or intervention processes. It was on our PBIS PACT, which is new within the last 3 years. So they were excited. They saw a lot of great things, which we knew about KJH, and we were excited to share that. But it's a great process. It allows us to reflect on what we're doing here and see what other areas that we need to improve on. So yes, we're very excited about that.
And our last question for you is, testing season is coming really fast. Do you have anything you would like to tell Kings Junior High?
Yeah, we're going to finish strong, right? We're going to get these tests done. You're going to show everyone what you have, what you've learned. Everybody's going to do fine, so just take a breath, relax, do your best, and then we will find some definite time to celebrate when we finish those tests, for sure. Lots of fun things coming up.
Do you have any special shout-outs?
Oh, there's so many. Shout out to Miss Hackman. She is in the heart of getting all of our testing ready right now. So big shout out to Miss Hackman. Miss Fox, who has been so gracious to come in and sub for Miss Apple when she's been on maternity leave. Her last day is tomorrow, but she's done a great job. So shout out to Miss Fox. Miss Vollmer, Miss Fine out here in the front office. Springtime, scheduling, testing, everything gets a little bit crazy. Weather gets nice. Sometimes people tend to decide that they're a little sick. Attendance becomes a little bit of an issue. So shout out to the front office, Mr. Cannell and the cafeteria staff for all their hard work, getting everything ready. This time of year can be crazy. Be patient with us, the cafeteria staff, in case we forget to tell you about a schedule change. Hopefully we have all those in. And really to Night News, I mean, shout out to you guys for a phenomenal year. One of my favorite things that we've added to KJH, so kudos.
Thank you so much for talking to us today. We really appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for a wonderful interview with Mrs. Heelsman.
Now let's run on over to some of King's spring athletes.
And now we're joined with some girls from the lacrosse team. And you are?
McKaylin, Claudia, Ella.
What is your favorite part about playing lacrosse for KJH?
I like the players. I like scoring, defending the ball.
Who is your biggest rival?
CHCA. CHCA. Mason, CHCA.
Thank you for talking to us. Good luck this season.
Thank you.
And now you're joined with some 8th grade track athletes. What's your name?
Will.
Lucy. Peyton.
Can you guys tell us some of your favorite parts about running track for Kings Junior High?
My favorite part about running track is all the great competition that we go against when we run meets.
And what's your favorite part?
My favorite part about track is the variety of events you can run.
And you?
I love the friends and hanging out with people.
Great. And what is your best event?
The 400.
Sounds fun.
The 200.
Mile.
Thank you guys so much.
Good luck, KJH, and have an amazing spring sports season.
Say, do you remember going out on the playground when flowers started blooming and it just felt so warm? What elementary school did you go to?
I went to Blue Ash Elementary. What school did you go to?
I went to J.F. Burns myself. You know who my favorite teacher was?
Who?
Mrs. Donnelly. Always my favorite. Yours?
I loved Mrs. Walter. She was the best. Let's take a trip down memory lane to see who KJH's favorite elementary teachers were.
We're here with
Eli Walker.
and
Joel and Schaff.
where did you guys go to elementary school?
JF Burns.
And
I was in Colorado.
oh, that's cool. So, who were your favorite elementary school teachers?
Mrs. Bogart.
Why?
I don't know. She was my only one and we had fun, I guess.
That's cool. And you?
Miss Grunberger.
We're joined here today with
Nora Spellick.
So, who's your favorite elementary school teacher?
Mrs. DeVillius.
Why?
Because she was really nice to me. She got me into art and stuff, and she was just an all-around great teacher.
That's great. Thank you. We're here with
Mr. Jepson.
who is your favorite elementary school teacher?
So my favorite elementary school teacher was my 5th grade teacher, Mr. Barrow. This was at Adina and Lakota schools. And I loved him because he played the guitar. And I love that he brought his talents into the classroom. He made it really interesting for us and was just a really fun, kind teacher.
That's great. Thank you so much. We're here with
Elise.
and
Michaela.
who was your guys' favorite elementary school teacher?
Probably Mrs. Bogart because she always had fun. We did fun things to help us learn, and she was just a great teacher.
That's great. And you?
Mrs. Wall, because she was a great teacher and she was super kind and she pushed us to our limits.
That's great. Thank you guys both.
Thanks for watching the 12th episode of Night News.
See you next time.
Bye.